Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, you guys. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get into another reading for you guys to see your energy, who's observing you in your energy, all those good things. I like that spread, so let's keep going. All right. Anything you need to know is in the description box below, you guys. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Don't bring anything into your life that doesn't belong. And I hope these messages help you guys when it comes to your situation, okay? I feel like you guys are definitely making a lot of decisions. And whatever decision that you make should be the decision that is best for you, okay? Oh, my nose is already itching, child. I don't have time for this. All right, for Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration. Father, Mother, God, for Pisces and what they need to know at this time, okay? Let's see, Pisces. All right, your energy. Ooh, 5 of Swords. Why are you in this energy? The world, your intentions. Who's observing you in this energy? What you think of them? What their intentions are? The situation, the obstacle, the advice, what's hidden, and the possible outcome. Ooh. You're going to have to speak up about something, Pisces. You're going to have to say how you feel about a situation. I just feel like you guys are really being kind of selfish. Not in a bad way, though. You're looking out for yourself. What's a better word for that besides being selfish? Individually focused? I don't know. You're just looking out for yourself. You could feel like you're under someone else's control. At the bottom, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this could be a work situation for some of you guys. Where you feel like you are being controlled by someone at work, being controlled by a boss. Okay. You could be feeling like somebody's not telling you the truth, even though they know the truth. Or you could feel like somebody is treating you selfishly or being selfish towards you. Like, it kind of feels like someone is being selfish towards you. So you feel like you have to be selfish and look out for yourself. This 5 of Swords energy. Some of you guys are no longer people pleasing. Some of you guys are looking out for yourselves and really trying to live your life the way that you want to live your life. Why are you in this energy? Because of the World card. You're ending a cycle. So I feel like because something is over or you want something to come to an end, you're tired, you want something to finally conclude or finalize. I feel like you're kind of in this energy where you're determined to get what it is that you want. Okay. You may see the person observing you as kind of arrogant with the 9 of Cups. This could be somebody who's LGBTQ plus, doesn't have to be, but it's just a person who may do things in a bit of like a sneaky way to get what it is that they want. Or someone who may try to get around something or maneuver or finagle something to get what it is that they want. Your intention is to stick to something. Like, whatever you're doing, your intention is to stick with it, okay? I feel like you guys are working on something and you want to see it through to the end. I feel like you're working on something every day, or your intention is to kind of be on somebody's butt every day until something gets done. You want something to be finalized, or you want something to be concluded. You may be tired of waiting on someone, delaying you. 6 of Cups just popped out. Okay, but let's see. You could be dealing with community, people in the community with the 3 of Cups. The situation is the 3 of Cups. And interesting, because the last time we did this reading, I feel like something has progressed. Because the last time we did this reading, the Two of Cups was the situation and the Two of Wands was the obstacle. Now the Three of Cups is the situation and the Three of Wands is the obstacle. You may have to do something on your own. You may not have support from someone because they may feel like you're being selfish. What's hidden is that you're walking away, or you don't feel as strongly about a person or a situation as what they may feel. The outcome is that communication needs to happen. This person's intentions, the Five of Cups. And then the advice is the Two of Swords. I feel like your spirit team doesn't want you to get stuck in a position where you feel like there's only one way for something to happen. But let's see. What is this Five of Swords energy for Pisces energy? Queen of Cups. Child. The Chariot. And the Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just feeling determined. There's something that you're determined to do or accomplish, Pisces. What's this Queen of Cups with the Five of Swords? Page of Pentacles. You see the value in an opportunity. You see the value in a job or business. You see the value in an opportunity that you have started or something that you are investigating, something that you're looking into. Okay. You may be receiving an offer from someone that you're not going to accept. Somebody may be offering you something that you feel is beneath you, or someone may be offering you something or trying to present something to you that's not really up to par or up to the standards that you would want. You may still be like researching your options in a situation. Someone may want you to take an offer that's going to put you in a position where it's like you know, if you take this offer, you may be in a position that you're not comfortable with, where someone has a lot of power over you, they have a lot of control, where you're kind of in a subservient position. Empress and the Chariot. Yeah, this could be about travel. This could be about relocation. It's some type of transportation. Like, this could be an offer that you're receiving for a job, but you have to relocate, and you may not want to relocate to where you have to relocate to. You may not feel like the sign-on bonus is enough. You may not feel like you have enough support or there's enough evidence that something is going to be successful. This could also be something that you're doing. Like, someone could be presenting you with information about an opportunity, and you may have to pursue it quickly or look into it quickly, or whatever is connected to this opportunity when it comes to communicating about it, submitting an application, taking advantage of the opportunity. It's like, either you have to jump on it quickly or somebody is trying to rush you into doing it quickly. And I just feel like you feel like somebody is trying to control you or manipulate your life. But if it's not like that, this could be an opportunity that someone is presenting to you and you believe in it and you want to investigate it. And you see that it's a good opportunity and you're going towards it really quickly because you want to get it. Right? So just take it how it resonates, because I feel like there's two different kind of vibes. What's the world card for why Pisces? Oh, is in this energy. The moon. So something is going to become clear. There's confusion that's coming to an end. There's some type of fear that's coming to an end. Something that's beneath the surface is coming up to the surface. Five of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. What's the moon with the world? Six of Wands. Yeah. Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands. I feel like you're afraid of like disappointing someone. I feel like you guys want to do what you want to do, but somebody else wants you to do something else. It feels like that. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins for Pisces. The World. King of Wands. Ten of Swords. What's the World with the Seven of Coins? Five of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, Tower. I feel like you have a goal, Pisces, that doesn't align with someone else's vision for you. And you know that it's going to create some type of issue. You know that you can't juggle or do both. It's like you know you can't honor yourself and your intuition while also like doing what someone else wants you to do. I feel like you're in this energy where you're choosing to look out for yourself. You're choosing to do what's best for you. You see the value in an opportunity that other people may not see the value in. And it's like, I don't know what it is sometimes, Pisces, about like us. But I think sometimes people think that, I don't know. Like, I get this vibe sometimes. Maybe it's because people want to be helpful. Like, somebody could literally just be really wanting to be helpful in a situation. And you could be taking advantage of someone's help. And it's benefiting you. But you're taking advantage of their help to benefit you, when they may be under the impression that you're taking their help because you're going to listen to them. I don't know what this is exactly, but it's like if someone were to offer you a place to stay, and as a stipulation for you staying with them, they like, because you need help or you need some type of assistance or you need guidance in a situation, but you're choosing to use that help, assistance, or guidance in the way that benefits you and not in the way that they expect for you to use it or in the way that they intend for it to work for you. Like, it kind of just feels like you're doing something on your own Yeah, and somebody may have an issue with the decision that you made, but you made the best decision for yourself. So if somebody lets you stay with them under the impression that you're going to take their advice and you're going to do what they suggest that you do, because in their mind, they've worked out your life for you. And you may be going along with it, but I feel like you're not going to go along with it for much longer. There's going to be some type of communication that happens here where you kind of set the record straight or walk away. I feel like you guys don't know exactly where you're going to end up. What's the Six of Wands? Because the world is repeating. The Six of Wands is repeating. Hangman. Judgment. And the Four of Swords. Yeah, so whoever's observing you right now, you may be in a precarious position. You may be in a position where you're trapped. You may be in a position where you're not really being treated properly, fairly, justly. And someone is observing that. And I feel like they feel called to help you or to help heal a situation. But they also have like this expectation that I feel like you're not going to meet, and it could cause an issue, and you know it could cause an issue. What's the Hangman with the Six of Wands? Four of Pentacles. Devil and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely, whoever's observing you in this energy or whoever you're dealing with, they are kind of controlling. I don't know, they feel some possessiveness towards you, and they're like trying to control the situation and how things move forward. What's the Nine of Cups for how you see this person? The Devil. I feel like you see this person as being kind of sneaky. Like, I feel like you can tell that this person will try to finagle the system or finesse to get things to go their way. So if they don't get what they want the traditional way, they're going to do something unconventional or non-traditional to get what they want. Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. You may also see this person as a little bit rigid. Like, you see this person as being attached to, I feel like, a belief system. You have a belief system too. Maybe you have two different sets of beliefs from this person. It's something, there's a contrast here between you and this person who you're dealing with, or you and this person who's observing you. Look, and there's the Hierophant. What's the devil card with the 9 of cups? Oh my God. The King of Pentacles. You may be afraid to end a cycle with this person because you know when you decide to make the decision that's best for you, this person is going to have an issue with it. The Sun and the King of Cups. Ooh, excuse me. You may know that someone's only helping you because they think that they're going to benefit from it, or they think that you're going to do something the way that they want you to do it. It's like if your parents want you to be a certain profession, but you want to do something else. It's like when they think that you're going to go down the path that they want you to go down, they'll help you. They'll support you. They'll give you what you need. But you know that as soon as you deviate from whatever their expectation of you is, that they're going to stop helping you. And what I feel like is going on is something like that. I don't know if it's your parents. I don't know if it's someone else. But you know that someone is going to be hurt or feeling betrayed or upset when they find out that you really don't want to go down the path that they want you to go down. But you're using their services, or you are taking advantage of their kindness right now because that's what you need. Like, you need help. But you intend on, like, at some point you intend on putting an end to this. So I feel like it's come to the point where you are going to maybe turn down someone's offer or refuse someone's offer because you don't want to use someone. It's like you may feel a little guilty because you may feel like you're using this person. But I also feel like this person was brought into your life, like with the Judgment card and the Hangman. They were brought into your life to help you overcome a difficult situation. They were also brought into your life to help you to see the path that you need to take versus the path that other people want you to take. It's like this person serves a purpose, but I feel like their ego may be, because the 6 of Wands, it's like their ego may be an issue when you finally step out and say what it is that you want to do. Their intentions, the 5 of Cups, what is that? 7 of Wands. Death card, Knight of Wands. What's the 7 of Wands with the 5 of Cups? Yeah, 8 of Swords. This person is going to be hurt when your communication changes, or when you go against them, or when you oppose what they say. 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups. This person is going to feel betrayed when they figure out the truth or find out the truth behind your intentions. Like when you tell someone, I don't want your help anymore, I don't need your help anymore. Or if you tell someone, like, I really appreciate, like, you coming into my life, and I know the reason why you're here. However, it's like there's a boundary. I feel like there's a boundary that you're setting. And I feel like this is something that, we as Pisces struggle with, is setting boundaries with people. And I feel like when you set a boundary with this person, they're going to be sad. They're going to be hurt. They're going to be upset. They're going to be thinking about all the times that they did things to try to help you or protect you. And their communication with you is going to change. You're going to see a change in this person's communication. Because somebody may be very kind and loving and nurturing, like the Empress energy. But that's only when you're doing things the way that they want you to do things. That demeanor may shift when you begin to make decisions for yourself that's walking away. What's the Three of Cups for the situation? Ace of Wands. Queen of Swords. Five of Cups. It's like you know that something is going to be dismantled, like this friendship or this camaraderie amongst people. Like there's some type of group environment here. I don't know what group you're involved in or what this exactly is. But when you say whatever you need to say, or when you do whatever you need to do, clear up whatever you need to clear up, it's going to cause a rift. And I feel like it's either you or them. It's either you're going to do what they want you to do and be unhappy yourself, or you're going to do what you want to do and they're going to be unhappy. What's the Ace of Wands? Yeah, Seven of Cups. There's a lot of different choices that you can make. There's a lot of different options that you have. I really feel like the decision is the obstacle, or not the obstacle, but the situation is you trying to make a decision about what you're really motivated to do, what you want to start. I feel like you have a goal in mind, but you may be a little bit confused about it. You may be asking your friends for advice, or people people in groups or people around you in your community for advice. But I feel like they could just be like, this could be family, this could be friends, this could be siblings, this could be anybody in your neighborhood or your community. But it's like, I'm not sure. Like all of the cups or all of the options that people are giving you. Oh, like you could do this, you could do that. Like you have a lot of people presenting you with options of things that you could do. But I feel like there's only one thing that you really want to do. And I think sometimes, Pisces, you look for approval from other people when you're not going to get it. It's like not necessarily that you need them to boost your ego, not that you need them to build confidence. It's like you really know what it is that you want to do in your heart of hearts. You do. But because you don't necessarily want to do it alone, or because you just want to have that support from somebody to say, yeah, you should do that, Pisces. That's really all you want. It's like if you want to go start a business and you know what your business is going to look like and you've imagined all of it and you've envisioned it in your mind, you be just wanting to tell people about it and they get super excited about it and say, yeah, I think that would be great. That will work out for you, Pisces. That's such a great idea. Go do it. You want somebody to do that. But then every time you reach out for that type of interaction with people, you don't get that. And then you get confused and you question whether or not it's the right choice, when you know it's the right choice. And before you reached out to those people, you knew it was the right choice all along. But because it's difficult for you to not have support, you look for that support in other people. And then when they don't give you that response that you're looking for, you get confused, because then they offer you, well, maybe you should do it like this and maybe you should do it like that. And then it kind of knocks you off your square when it comes to what you're sure about for yourself. And I think that's what's going on here. You're starting to pick up on the fact that there's a lot about these people or this family dynamic or this group that you don't see. And you're starting to pick up on the fact that they're confusing you. So you're starting to want to hold back your plans, and that could be why you're in the Five of Swords energy, because you want something to be successful. You want to win. You not necessarily win, but you want something to work out for you the way that you want it to work out, not the way that someone else sees it working out. You don't want to live someone else's manifestation. And this subconscious thought is starting to slip into your conscious waking life, and it's starting to come out. Like, I'm just going to say, because the timer is going to go off soon. Sometimes, Pisces, you're able to keep up the facade for as long as you can. But then when the facade starts to get really uncomfortable, then you kind of like, boom, say whatever you need to say. And it catches people off guard because you've been going along with the program for so long. It's like, this is the program that someone has for you. And you've been going along with the program and being unhappy in the process. And so the frustration starts to come in, and then you just cut it off, or you ghost, or you leave, when in reality, you could have set those boundaries in the beginning. And I'm not sure exactly why that happens. Okay. I knew it was going to go off. I'm not sure exactly why that happens, because a part of this dynamic that I was saying earlier is like, I don't know why people, I don't know. It's like, part of it's you, part of it's them, right? Part of this is you looking for other people to validate you. You looking for validation outside of yourself. You looking for other people to confirm what it is that you already know, knowing that they're not going to do that, or knowing that they don't have the same vision. They don't understand your vision. And it's like, but you still go out and look for people to confirm that vision. And I'm not chastising you. I just want you to identify it, because this will help you not to be frustrated in this way anymore. But it's like, when you go out and you look for that validation, or you look for that confirmation in other people, you don't get it. And then you get frustrated and you get confused, because at the same time, it's like people don't just understand sometimes that you're just looking for validation and confirmation of what you're already, like, some people will understand that. There are great people out here in the world who just know that you want to know that you're on the right track. And you just, it's like they know that you just want them to say, yes, do it. That's right. But you have to get over that, because not everybody you meet is going to have the capacity to understand that about you. Because it seems like a lot of times when you go towards people who you care about, who you love, who you respect, and you look for that, yes, go for it, we believe in you, Pisces, you don't get it. Because it tends to come off as you being confused, or like when you share your inner thoughts and when you share like what's going on in your head, people don't understand. And it's like they immediately default to this hero complex, or this, finding a solution complex, or maybe even trying to trick you complex. It's like people start to assert their own vision or dominance over your situation. And you know that's not what you want. Like, it doesn't sound right when you hear it. It doesn't sound right when it comes out. But it's like you kind of don't say that, because when you say it, people get upset about it. Like when you say things that you're thinking about, you're not necessarily looking for the person to solve your problem, but to them it sounds like you are. So they're trying to do their best. And then you get frustrated because that's not really what you were looking for. And then they get frustrated with you because they feel like you don't appreciate their help. But in reality, it was kind of just like a misunderstanding. But at the same time, I kind of feel like the other side of the same token is like, you often do communicate clearly, and people just are overbearing and they force themselves on you. And then it's like you kind of lose momentum and energy in fighting it off. until you finally snap and you say something that's hurtful, but it's something that need to be said, or you say something that's, contradictory to what they wanted to hear, but you needed to say that. Like, you should have said it a long time ago. And you may have said it a long time ago, but you didn't enforce it. You didn't enforce the boundary. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. Somebody's hurling a lot of thoughts. It's like somebody wants you to get over something or do something their way. It's just like they're throwing a lot at you. Somebody may see you as a lost cause. Somebody may see you as ungrateful. But it's like you have to follow the path that you're meant to follow. What's this 3 of Wands for the obstacle? Yep, 8 of Cups. You're going to have to walk this path on your own. And that's it's like you don't know what you're going to encounter. But see, the thing about it is when you search for the validation outside of yourself, you never actually get what you're looking for. But when you search for the validation within, and like with spirit, they give you the confirmations that you're looking for. You just have to trust them, because when you go and you give those confirmations to other people and you're like, oh my God, I was thinking about starting this business and I went outside and it was 3 rocks lined up in a triangle pointing forward. And then there was a feather at the end of the rocks. And then I saw a sparrow in the tree. And you tell your friends that, you tell people that, and they're like, okay, what does that mean? But in your mind, it makes perfect sense. But to them, they don't get it. And that's because it's not for them. It's for you. It's for you to know. Because then when you tell them that and they're like, well, maybe that just means this and this and that. And it downgrades or diminishes the confirmation that spirit sent you for you, to where you start to question yourself. Yeah, it's like all of a sudden you're going to ghost somebody, or all of a sudden you're going to cut something off because you realize you have to do something on your own. What's the 8 of Cups? Knight of Swords reverse. Yeah, you're not going to tell somebody that you're leaving, or you're not going to tell somebody that you're walking away. Or it's like that's the issue. You don't know how to say it. You don't know how to explain to people. Yeah, King of Swords, Magician. You don't know how to explain to people your strategy. You don't know how to explain to people what you're doing. You don't know how to tell people, like, this is just what I have to do. And I feel like a lot of you guys have resorted to ghosting, or you've resorted to just like isolating yourself, because you're the only one who understands. You feel like you're the only one who understands. No, it's like you feel misunderstood. And I feel like that's a shortcoming on both sides, because honestly, you can't really expect people to understand your vision. It's your vision. But at the same time, I think sometimes as people, like at least in my life, when people tell me things that they're excited about, I try to be excited about it too. But it's always a different perspective, because we're all different, you know? Yeah, but you're going to do something on your own. That's the issue, though, is trying to tell people. Yeah, because you know that if you were to say what you really wanted to say, 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, that's 10 swords, somebody would be feeling betrayed. Somebody would be hurt. Somebody would get hurt in the situation. So it's like I feel like you're 5 of Swordsing right now to try to minimize the burden on other people, but I feel like it's hurting you. Like you're trying not to hurt other people, but you're actually hurting yourself more. It's like you want to protect people. You don't want anyone to be in pain, but I also feel like you sacrifice yourself more when you act like that. So the advice, 2 of Swords. Oh my. 9 of Cups. Yep, 2 9 of Cups now. 2 8. Okay. So the World is out here twice. The 6 of Wands is out here twice. The 9 of Cups is out here twice. The 8 of Cups is out here twice. We saw the 5 of Cups several times. I feel like you're going to have to disagree with someone. You're going to have to make a decision soon about what you really want. You're going to have to decide what you really want. Yeah, 2 of Swords at the bottom. I feel like you're thinking about how other people are going to feel when you decide what it really is that you want to do, or when you tell somebody that you don't want their help. It's like you're going to have to figure out a way to articulate what it is that you want to say. The issue is other people's expectations. Some of you need to not tell people what you're planning on doing, because then they start involving themselves and it creates a mess. It creates confusion. You may also be, a little unsure about what you should do moving forward, because you're not sure if what you really want to do is going to work out. So it's like you don't want to not take someone's advice, because you probably feel like it might be good advice, but you also feel like it's not really in alignment with what you really want. And that's what I would go with, like, internally. What's the 8 of Cups? 10 of Cups. Yeah, so you could be walking away from a family dynamic, a community group, a church group, an organization of some kind, a community, a neighborhood. Ten of Swords. Yeah, somebody's going to feel betrayed. You may decide to end a dynamic very quickly. It's like, I don't know what this is. People become very possessive. 4 of Pentacles. This person is possessive of you. And I kind of feel like this person enjoys you needing their help, when in reality, it's like I feel like you kind of need their help, but I also feel like you're looking for resources around you. And you're utilizing those resources. It's like, somebody's going to be mad. What's the 10 of Cups with the 8 of Cups? Oh my God. The Star, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, whoever this person is, I'll go through the major arcana in a minute, but whoever this person is values commitment. They value commitment. They value, I want to say authority, but it's like they have a certain set of beliefs. And they value like commitment and loyalty, and they're going to see you going off on your own path as like disloyalty or betrayal. The Lovers and the King of Wands. But I feel like this person is overstepping when it comes to your destiny. Like, it's like when somebody, see, this is the problem with being a Pisces. It's like when somebody meets you and you inspire them and they've never met someone like you before and they've never experienced a person's energy like yours before. They want to possess it. And then because you have that Ace of Wands, you have that creative spark, you have that like magical, whimsical effect on people. They start to imagine it's like they start to imagine what their life would look like in connection to you. And then simultaneously, like what your life is going to look like. And they start to like imagine it. And it's like, that's your vision. That's not my vision. Because you give people visions, and because you give them the vision, they include you in said vision, not realizing that you were just there to tap them into their ability to have the vision. But they don't own you and they can't control you. And I think that's where it gets like mixed up. So you're going to have to decide what you want to do. Outcome. What's the Queen of Swords? That's crazy. Pisces, y'all be sure to like the video. Yeah. And whatever this person's choice is for you is not the choice that you have for yourself. I feel like someone's trying to like come in and rework your path. Two of Cups, High Priestess. It's like you're communicating with someone that you made a different choice, and they're not going to necessarily be very happy about it. You're going to tell somebody how you really feel. Queen of Swords, King of Wands. I feel like you're learning how to communicate this better. You're going to figure it out, okay? But somebody's still going to be hurt. Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Whoever this is still going to be hurt. Strength card. Yeah, but you have to find the courage to work on things that you want to work on. And to do things that you want to do. Not necessarily just conform to what other people want you to do. Leo energy. Okay, I might repeat. Leo. Possibly Aquarius, Scorpius? Jesus. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Capricorn. Pisces, Gemini, Sag, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo also. What else does Pisces need to know? This is a person who's going to hinder you from doing something your way because they want you to do it their way. But you have your own vision. Gambler. The known path is safe, but the unknown offers great opportunities with some risk. The choice is yours. And that's what I feel with this Hierophant. That's what I was feeling with this Nine of Cups. It's like this could be you. Like you could be seeing this person as someone who would condemn or chastise your choice to be different. Like if you're LGBTQ plus, or if you don't have a conventional job, or if you want to create an obscure business, this is a gamble. This person is the Hierophant. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like they're a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, maybe a Libra. Maybe Aquarius, any of the signs that I called. But this person is a person who is they're more conformed. Like they lean more towards conformity. They lean more towards rhetoric. They lean more towards the safe path. And Spirit is leading you on a different path. And it's like you see this person as someone who would chastise you or condemn you or even try to stop you from doing things your own way. Like if you don't do it the way that they want you to do it, you feel like this person would be upset with you. And I don't see like any negative cards. I just feel like either they're going to try to make you feel guilty about this in some way. They're going to try to make you feel obligated in some way to them because they helped you. Or it's like you feel guilty yourself because you know that you're not going to do what they want you to do. And you've been down this road and you know it's going to hurt them. But it's like Spirit is saying you have to do what you have to do and stop looking for others to necessarily validate you. And it's not so much even validate you. It's like you have to stop looking for other people to be able to handle that. The healer says, pay attention to your body. There's something that needs healing. Take time to rest and recover. Yeah. I feel like this person is kind of encroached upon your energy and you need to recharge because you're about to go down a path that's unknown. And the side piece, there's a third party involved in this situation, or someone else's actions are going to influence the outcome. Interesting. I feel like that's what they're trying to do. I feel like whoever this person is, they're trying to do things to influence your outcome because you came into their life and inspired them. But that wasn't the point. I feel like they're missing the point. But I feel like you also have to set those boundaries, you know. What else does Pisces need to know? Performer in reverse. So yeah, you're going to stop putting on. You're going to stop just going along, lying, New Year's. Yeah. It's like someone helping you to get a job that you don't want, or someone helping you live a life that's not authentic to yourself. Someone helping you to have a family that you don't want, or live somewhere that you don't want. I feel like you guys are going to stop lying to this person. Oh, cards flipped out. Arrested. Someone may be getting arrested. Childish. Someone is being very childish. Interesting. Sexual fantasies. Copycat. New view. Yeah, I feel like someone is very attached to you in a very childish way. You may be realizing that someone is attached to you in a very childish way. Or they may see you as a child. I don't know. I feel like the sexual fantasies is talking about like you inspiring, kind of like the vision thing that I was talking about. Okay. Any more messages for Pisces? Blackmail. See, that's what I'm saying. Now somebody's going to try to make you feel guilty because you accepted someone's help. But at the same time, you shouldn't feel guilty because if they offered you the help and you took it, and they didn't want you, they should have never offered you the help. Yeah, new job, life purpose. Somebody's trying to force you into a job or into a relationship. And it's helping to bring you closer to your true life's purpose because I don't think that's what you really want. You may not want that job. You may not want that family. You may not want that lifestyle. You may not want to be a part of that church. You may not want to follow that religion. You may not want to conform and live in that place, whatever. Yeah, purify your energy and aura. Yeah, that's what I feel like the healing is. Fork in the road. You need to make a decision. Because you may get a job and then you may not want the job because it's not really what you wanted. And you did all of this. Like, you got to be very careful about where you invest right now. Where you invest your energy, your Mars energy or whatever. Yeah, what else? New job. Seeing through the fog and mirroring. Yeah. What else for Pisces? Missing piece. Catfish. Yeah, it's not, I don't know. It's just something that somebody wants you to take the safe path with that's not meant for you. Or like something that somebody's advising you to do and you feel a different way. Yeah, submerged emotions. However you feel deep down within is what your true feelings are. And you need to basically like follow that. Guarded and tarot reading. Yeah. Because whoever this person is may not actually know. Like, hell, you could want to be a dancer, an exotic, well, not a dancer. Let me just say exotic dancer. You may want to be a stripper. You may want to get on that pole and, you know, ride it. Okay. And you may be very talented and skilled at that. And there is nobody who should be judging you for it. But whoever these people are may be very religious, or they may be very conventional. I can't think of the word I'm thinking about. They may be very modest, and they're helping you to get a different job, but really you want to get on a pole. And if they knew that you wanted to get on a pole, they may not help you to get on the pole. They'll help you to go work in the school cafeteria, but they won't help you to work to get on the pole, because that's not something they believe in, and they don't condone that. And I just feel like that could be why the Five of Swords is coming out too, because you're not actually saying that you want to get on the pole. Now, this is just an example, but this is what I'm saying. And you may start to feel bad because like Pisces, you're good at everything. You can do whatever you put your mind to. And even when you don't put your mind fully to something, you still more than likely can do it very well. So it's like, no matter what you choose to do, you're going to be good at it. You're going to succeed. But it's a matter of, are you going to be happy? And I don't think the answer is yes if you're going to be doing what these people are telling you to do. You're going to be very unhappy. But you hate to hurt other people. But you may have to in order to protect yourself and make yourself the main priority in your own life, because this is your life. You can't allow because other people love to live other people's lives. People love to come into your life and live it for you because it gives them a chance to live another life. No, they got their life, you got your life, and you have to make the choice that's best for you. And I don't even think these people really would. I don't think they would really fool with you if they knew what it is that you actually do. Or if they knew what it is that you actually wanted. I'm just getting a thumbnail. I'm just saying, Pisces. I feel like this is the situation. So let's see. Let's get an advice card. Ooh, let's get one of these. What is the advice for Pisces? Ooh, excuse me. In 1 week. Entanglement. Yep. In your mind, I'm yours. Somebody is so possessive. Child. What's this 1 week for advice? You have 1 week to make a decision. What's 1 week for advice for Pisces? Ooh. 3 of Pentacles. Ace of Cups reversed. 4 of Cups. Yeah. I feel like you're going to turn down an offer, or you have 1 week to decide whether or not you're going to accept or decline an offer. There is an entanglement here. You have 1 week to decide what you're going to say, how you're going to deliver this. Because it's like there's something that's going to happen. Growth, breaking point, guarded. Tarot reading, seeing through the fog, cash flow. Yeah, I don't know if somebody's going to ask you questions about how you get your money. I don't know if there's going to be some type of conversation, but that's what it feels like. It feels like you may be offered a position, you may be offered a job, you may be given an opportunity to accept something, and you're going to have to decide what path you actually want to take. Because I feel like Spirit is guiding you towards a path that's more unconventional. And there's a lot of people and energies and entities and situations that are trying to guide you towards the path that's more conformed, where you won't be as happy. Like your heart is not going to be in something. So therefore, you're not going to be as successful. You may feel miserable. I'm just saying, that's what I have. I hope that helped you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Book your readings below, you guys. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think of this reading, whether or not it resonated. I appreciate y'all. Happy birthday. And remember, this is our circle, booze. Bye.